How's it going, everyone? It seems like we have yet another update on the PlayStation Plus Fallout 4 saga. And it does look like if you have the game via the Instant Game Collection with PlayStation Plus Essential, that it is live right now and you can get the Fallout 4 upgrade. This is circulating online as I'm recording this video that posts were going live, and many people are saying that they only have PlayStation Plus Essentials, got the game from the PS Plus collection, they went to the game in the library and there was a drop down that said game switched, added to library, and now it is downloading the PS5 update. That is somebody noting it on Reddit. And also somebody else also said go to your game library, across the top you should see installed your collection and PlayStation Plus. Go to your collection, select Fallout 4, and you should see a drop down and two options, game and game. Toggle the one that shows a PS5 logo and download. So yes, absolute a show as far as getting this rolling out, but many people are now saying that they only had the PlayStation 4 version via PlayStation Plus's Instant Game Collection. Remember the service that was offered to many people when the PS5 initially came out and then they removed it. You got a bevy of games just being a PS Plus subscriber. Final Fantasy 15 was in there, Persona 5 was in there, Batman Arkham Knight, Fallout 4 was one of the games also in there. I don't think Skyrim was in there, but Fallout 4 was definitely in there, and that's how a lot of people had Fallout 4, and that's why I remember when I first talked about the upgrade, I was like, why are so many people talking about this game being on PlayStation Plus? Like, I hadn't recalled the game being available on PS Plus Essentials, but so many people were like, I got the game through PS Plus and it's not working, and I'm like, there's definitely not this many PS Plus Extra subscribers out there. PS Plus Extra has subscribers, but not this many that would cause this level of vitriol. The game wasn't working on PS Plus Extra with the upgrade, but it also wasn't working on PS Plus's Instant Game Collection that was offered, and a lot of people with just the Essential subscription had it via the Instant Game Collection. And a lot of articles were rolling out, but Bethesda's statement initially said, we've seen some confusion regarding the free Fallout 4 Next Gen update for PS Plus Extra members. The Fallout 4 Next Gen update will be available to PS Plus Extra members through the PlayStation Game Catalog. Your patience is appreciated while the team works on this. That just only clarifies on Extra, but it looks like now, if you are on PlayStation Plus Essential, you should be able to get the game. I know, it's been a complete clown show as far as the information regarding this. Generally speaking, with PlayStation Plus titles, it's very wishy-washy on whether or not upgrades are given out. I can circle back to Final Fantasy VII Remake, and when that got added to PS Plus, I want to say in early 2021, then they released the Integrate version, and they said, okay, you're not going to get the upgrade on FF7 if you only have the PS4 version. You have to, via PlayStation Plus. If you had the PS4 game via PlayStation Plus, you weren't getting the upgrade. And then they went back on that like a few months after, being like, hey guys, we're rolling out the upgrade for PS Plus subscribers now too, so enjoy the upgrade. So that happened, and then you had an instance like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot came out on PS Plus Extra. That game didn't have the PS5 upgrade when that got upgraded, and then ultimately, a few months later, they're like, alright guys, we're now adding DBZ Kakarot, the PS5 version of PS Plus Extra, so they kind of like milked the game twice for their monthly update, so take that for what you will, but I don't know why PS Plus is so wishy-washy with free upgrades. I wish the updates and upgrades would just be available to everyone across the board. Let's simplify these things, and with Fallout 4, it seems like, yes, that is the case. It is available to everyone across the board, so hallelujah, good news to those of you that do want to check out the game, and I know, you know, a lot of you guys probably redeemed Fallout 4, and for a long time, maybe you played a little bit of the game, but you didn't have that level of vested interest into it, but then you decided, hey, I watched the Fallout 4 Netflix, I think everything's on Netflix, the Fallout 4 Prime series, the Fallout Prime series, I should say, and you really enjoyed it, and there was this reignition of interest in Fallout. You look at the Steam concurrent player numbers, it has jolted up. The Prime show did a lot for Fallout as a brand and as an IP, much like what the Witcher Netflix series did for The Witcher. That happened once again, and to parlay that with an upgrade coming out, it just revitalized complete interest in Fallout 4, and you circle back to 2015 when Fallout 4 came out, I feel like the game got more pushback and was more crapped on than it is now when there is this level of interest attached to the game, and people are just happy to check it out, happy to get it upgraded, and just a little bit in the Fallout mood because of the Prime series. I still gotta check it out for myself. I know my buddy's watching it, a few of my friends have watched it, and every time I talk about it, I usually see comments and have even gotten a few text messages from my boys telling me, you gotta watch this show, which is like so surprising to me. Like, I believe everybody when they say it's good. It's just like, strange to me. Like, Fallout TV show, when I initially heard about that, I'm just like, yo, this seems like such a cash grab, and I can't see Fallout translating to a television show that well. Like, if you told me Witcher was getting a television show, I'd be like, okay, I can see that translating pretty well. Fallout, on the other hand, I really wouldn't see that translating well, but it seems like they did a much better job, and that's why I'm not a director. I'm a schmuck talking about video games online. I don't know crap about television and TV shows. I just kind of watch a TV show every couple of years, and if I enjoy it, great. If I don't, well, I'll catch you in the next one in 2 years from now. But with the Fallout show, it does seem like it's been a slam dunk. Also, I did want to note that Todd Howard spoke a little bit about Bethesda expanding their game development. Howard discussed the long wait between new Bethesda games during an interview with Kinda Funny Games on Monday. You know, they do take a long time, and so I think one of the things we're focused on here is obviously making sure they're of the highest quality. I mean, not to continue stop the quote here, but let me just add, 8 years in between Fallout 4 and Starfield, and I would say that Starfield does not have the polish, does not have the quality level at such a high level that I'm like, damn, yo, 8 years well spent for Starfield. I'm not gonna say that that was the case, to be perfectly honest, but also finding ways to increase our output, says Todd Howard, because we don't want to wait that long either, right? It's never our plan, but we want to make sure we get it right. So obviously, they are looking to expand their game development. I think that's one of the big issues with Bethesda. Not only Bethesda, to be fair, game development in general. I can bring up the statistics all the time, and I will once again. Let's talk Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog, in the past 6 years, has put out one game, Last of Us Part 2, and has canceled another one. Last of Us Part 2 was an incredibly divisive game, and one game got canceled, so that's about all you got. What happened in the span of 2007 to 2013? You got the entire Uncharted trilogy, and you got Last of Us Part 1. All 4 of those games, I think many people would say, are better than Last of Us Part 2. Sure, Last of Us Part 2 might have better technical prowess, better visuals, but I think most people would say Uncharted 2 better than Last of Us Part 2. Uncharted 3 better than Last of Us Part 2. Last of Us Part 1 better than Last of Us Part 2. And if you like Last of Us Part 2, more power to you. But again, even if you don't think those games are better than Last of Us Part 2, 6 years they put out those 4 games. In the last 6 years, all you got was Last of Us Part 2, and really the earliest we're gonna see a new Naughty Dog game is by 2025, and really the earliest you're gonna get a new Naughty Dog game is 2025, could be even longer than that. So these game development cycles are just getting longer and longer, and it's not just Bethesda, but Bethesda's like wild with it, given 8 years in between Fallout 4 and Starfield. In the span of 3 years, they put out both Fallout 3 and The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, which I think most people think Fallout 3 is a better game than Fallout 4. I think most people consider Skyrim a better game than Starfield, so take that for what you will. I know, comparing time windows, you can get super specific with it, but you can look at a BioWare as well, and I'm not saying, I kind of am saying Bethesda is washed. Bethesda's kind of washed if you, think about where they were at and where they are now, and then if you look at Naughty Dog, I think washed is too big of a stretch to describe Naughty Dog, given that Last of Us Part 2 was a game that people thought highly of, but for my perception, how I view Naughty Dog, to me, they are washed. To my subjective opinion on gaming, they're a washed studio, given that the last game they put out wasn't that great in my opinion, and since then, yeah, no return mode, but it's been very, very nothingness from them outside of some remasters, remakes, whatever you want to call them, comparatively to 07 to 13, which I would say is Naughty Dog at their absolute peak. But gaming moves on very quickly. You have a good outing or two, and people, it's very much a what have you done for me lately kind of industry. So Bethesda to change that perception, and Naughty Dog doesn't even have to change that perception. People will be excited about Naughty Dog whenever they do their next title. I think they'd need a couple stinkers in a row, and even Last of Us Part 2 again. It's a divisive game. I think calling it a stinker would be a little bit of a stretch. BioWare, very much washed. I think BioWare is the one studio everybody can look at and say is washed. Rocksteady, another studio everybody can look at and say is washed, but this is not something that's rare in gaming these days. It's very common, but again, it's a very what have you done for me lately, and perception can change overnight with a good gaming outing. But that'll do it for me. Again, as far as PS Plus goes, Fallout 4 seems to be rolling out and seems to be working with people on the instant game collection, and Bethesda is looking to increase output on their game releases, so that's exciting to hear as well. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.